where I left off last time of replacing the starter. I had ordered a new starter. I replaced it. Truck was able to turn on and everything. But I didn't notice that after putting the new starter in, I damaged one of the transmission fluid lines. It made a hole in it. I'll show you a picture of that. So yeah, I have my truck parked right there where my Jazz truck is right now, and then I took it to a test drive, like that's what you would do. I didn't check the bottom, I didn't know that it was leaking, so transmission fluid. So I took it to a test drive and I ended up causing all that. It goes all around my block, bro. Over here you could tell less, but the line is still there. And right here we put dust on it. They can't tell that it was me. Y los que no entienden lo que estoy diciendo, que hablan español, dejé un desmadre en la calle porque se me reventó una de las líneas y aquí le echamos polvo para que no sepan quién sea yo. Alright, so this is the old line. All I did was just cut it from the center and then just pull it out. So instead of buying the old one again, I went for the braided one, which looks cooler and it's also more durable and easier to install because it's flexible. So that's the main reason why I went for the aftermarket one. But then out of all the adapters they gave me, none of them were the right size to replace this part. And this is the old one. So right here, so what happened here what happened here was I was trying to take off this old adapter, but this was so seized together that I ended up breaking this off, trying to take it off because it was so seized together, it's so old. So I had to buy another. So this is a new one. It's not that bad. I know at least that my truck is gonna run better with the new one. Also, so this one was not seized together, so it's easy to take off. Also, the old one had brackets for coming up right here, so it was blocking more of the radiator, so more air is gonna be able to go to the radiator too. I'm also just gonna replace one of them because I don't want to do extra work right now, and the reason is because I would have to jack up my truck, and it's not safe to do it on a slope. I would have to. I don't have a garage. I do have a garage, but I don't have space on my garage. I could just show you a picture of my garage. That's my garage, bro. And on the bottom, that's the only way. But I don't want to risk leaking more transmission fluid on the road. So yeah, the main thing is just getting it running right now. So the first owner must have been living on the ranch or something because of so much dirt on the transmission and everywhere actually. On the bottom, but like I already cleaned off a lot of the dirt. It's not a big deal because one day I'm gonna change the whole transmission to a new one. Why? Because I actually want a manual transmission. Yeah, I kind of regret not buying one because I was debating about it, but I ended up going for the automatic. But a manual it's just better. It's more fun, and It's better for handling. It's more lightweight. But for drag racing, if you want to do drag racing, it's probably better to just stick with the automatic. But I don't really care about drag racing, honestly. I want my truck to be like a more handling type. And then we're gonna get up in here. You can see that's where I have the adapter, and we're gonna spray this right there, just all around it. You can see we're just gonna let it penetrate for a little bit. All right, we got that guy in there, and we put this copper tube on it to create more leverage. I'm gonna position myself in a way so I won't get hurt. So we put the floor mat right here. All we have to do is just grab it from there and then try to pull it up. The adapter is on so tight that it's just like literally stripping up the bolt. So we put more WD-40 and we're gonna hit it with some torches. We're gonna use these. These are cool because they're just like mini torches.
Be careful when using fire. Make sure you have your battery disconnected, porque se te puede explotar tu carro a la chingada.
It is more loose now. That thing was on there tight, bruh. Even though it's not even that deep, this thing is tight. Now I'm gonna just use this to clean it up. So this is the new starter, and there's still a gap. Even from factory, dirt can still get in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put clear silicone on it. This thing is too big. I'm gonna just grab some with my finger and then rub it in. Or you can see that I put some in there. We don't want to put too much of it. We just want enough. Because if you put too much, it's gonna be hard to take off. Alright guys, so this is me in the future. I'm gonna show you how this thing is like with the adapters, because I didn't know any of this. So I'm gonna put you guys on. So this is the factory one, right? It's a quick link right here, so these could work for them. But this kit with this one, what it came with was like these types. So that's what I thought I would use. Like this is the closest size to it, but this one was like a little bit too big that it was like stripping off the threads inside. So I thought like, no, I'm not gonna force it in because then my threads are gonna get messed up. I was like, it's probably not the size. This one feels a little bit too big. I got one at AutoZone. I ordered one, and this one was a 1/2, but this one was too small. So I was like, okay, well, what the heck? Then I was like thinking there's probably another size then, but what could it be? So then I ordered these from Evil Goods. You see how these look like? It's like, and then this one has a O-ring, which this one has also, the factory one also has a O-ring. And I was like, oh, it must be one of these then. I measured this. Somehow the closest size to it was a 8 right here. This top part is called a 8 orb. This one was too big still. I was thinking it's probably not an 8 then. They don't really sell a 7. They sell an 8 or a 6. 7 is rare. So I ordered a 6 instead, and this one was too small. So I was like, oh my god. I ordered this one, and this one, and none of them worked. But I didn't know they sell these. This is what I needed. How it works. You use the factory one. You use the factory fitting because this size right here is a rare size. So I don't know what size this thread is, but this one you don't even have to guess what size it is with this, because this one just connects. This is a quick connect, just like this. You see, a quick connect. This one could go in here easily. They just use a clip. You see how it clips on. And then this is a 6N. So I didn't know they sell these. So I did extra work on the back, bro. All I had to do was just buy these quick connects, not remove the adapter, and wire it up, and that's it. That's all I had to do. But yeah, man, I struggle so much with taking off the old one. I just did extra work for no reason. I'm finally gonna use some anti-seize, so the same thing will happen to me like last time. And yeah, I'm gonna try to connect everything and then try to turn it on. I'm probably gonna use some jumper cables because this thing been sitting for a long time, man. So the truck's turned on, no problem.